Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something rich, decadent and absolutely irresistible, the Dubai chocolate. If you've ever tasted this silky melt in your mouth treat, you already know it's luxury in every bite. After trying out different brands of Dubai chocolate, including the original, I've created a simple beginner-friendly recipe you can make at home. So let's get started. Place a heat-proof glass bowl over a pan of very hot water that's been simmered and then taken off the heat. This gentle method helps melt the chocolate without overheating. Add 120 grams of white chocolate to the bowl and keep stirring as it melts. This should take around 5 to 8 minutes to fully melt into a silky smooth consistency. Once the chocolate has melted, carefully remove the bowl from the double boiler. Then take 2 small dipping bowls and transfer about 10 grams of the melted white chocolate into each. And leave the remaining 100 grams of white chocolate aside to use later. Now add any oil-based food coloring to the bowls. I'm using orange in one and dark forest green in the other, but you can choose any colors you like. Just make sure to stir well so the colors blend smoothly into the chocolate. Next, grab your chocolate mold. I got mine from AliExpress and I'll link it in the description below for size and details. Drizzle the colored white chocolate onto the bottom of the mold to create a fun abstract pattern. I'm using dark forest green first, followed by orange. Use a spatula to clean off any excess chocolate around the top edges of the mold. Then you can pop it in the freezer to set or leave it on the kitchen counter if your kitchen isn't too warm. While the colored white chocolate is setting, let's move on to making the chocolate for the base. Place a heat-proof glass bowl over a pan of hot water. Into the bowl, add 180 grams of milk chocolate and 100 grams of dark chocolate. And let it melt slowly, stirring occasionally until the temperature reaches 40 degrees Celsius. You can use a food thermometer or a candy thermometer to check the temperature. This step is really important because we need to temper the chocolate. Tempering ensures your chocolate sets with a beautiful glossy finish and has the perfect snap when you break or bite into it. If the chocolate isn't tempered properly, it can turn out dull, soft or streaky, and it won't have that satisfying snap. So do not skip this part. Once the chocolate has fully melted and reached the right temperature of 40 degrees Celsius, add 30 grams of dark chocolate and 40 grams of milk chocolate into the bowl and remove the bowl from the double boiler, and then mix well with a spatula until smooth and fully combined. This step is called the seeding stage, and it's how we bring down the temperature of the chocolate to around 30 to 32 degrees Celsius, which is ideal for pouring into the mold. Keep stirring gently but continuously. This helps the chocolate cool evenly and encourages proper tempering. Be patient here and don't stop stirring until the chocolate reaches that temperature. Once the chocolate has cooled to around 30 to 32 degrees Celsius, take the mold out of the freezer or the kitchen counter. By now, the colored white chocolate should have completely set. Now it's time to pour the melted chocolate into the mold. Since my mold makes 2 bars, I've used enough ingredients for 2. If you're only making 1, be sure to divide the ingredients in half. Pour the chocolate in and gently tap and turn the mold so the chocolate spreads evenly and coats the sides and corners well. This helps create a nice shell and gives structure to your chocolate bar. Then turn the mold upside down to let any excess chocolate drip out. This helps keep the shell even. Then use a spatula to clean off any excess chocolate around the top edges of the mold, and place the mold back in the freezer to set. If you feel like the coating looks too thin, you can double coat it. Just wait about 10 minutes for the first layer to set, and then add the second layer right on top and place it back in the freezer again for another 10 minutes. While the chocolate is setting in the freezer, let's make the famous and delicious filling for the center. In a bowl, add 150 grams of pre-roasted katafi pastry and 60 grams of melted butter. Stir them together with a spatula until everything is well combined. I personally prefer using pre-roasted katafi because it's just so much easier and saves time. But if you can't find pre-roasted katafi, don't worry, you can absolutely use fresh. Just roast it with the butter in a saucepan over medium heat until it turns golden brown and crispy. Once the melted butter is fully mixed into the katafi, go ahead and add 150 grams of pistachio cream and 20 grams of tahini. Gently fold the paste into the katafi mixture until just combined. Don't overmix at this stage. Next, take the white chocolate we set aside earlier and add it into the bowl. Mix everything together until all the ingredients are well combined and the filling comes together nicely. Now take the mold out of the freezer. By this point, the chocolate base should be fully set. Spoon in the pistachio kunafa mixture and using a firm spatula or the back of a spoon, gently spread, press and tap the filling into an even layer. Just make sure it's packed in well, right up to the edges. Now gently pour the remaining chocolate over the top. With a steady hand, use your spatula to smooth it out slowly and gracefully to seal the filling in. Use an offset spatula or a bench scraper to smooth the surface and remove any excess chocolate. Place the mold in the fridge and let it set completely. This should take at least 40 minutes. Now, depending on your mold's depth, you might have some chocolate left over. I usually use it to make my son a warm hot chocolate drink. You can do the same, or just let it harden and enjoy it later as a little extra treat. Once the chocolate is fully set and firm, take it out of the fridge and then gently release it from the mold by pulling it away from the edges and carefully popping the bar out. Take your time with this step to avoid cracking or breaking the chocolate. Just look at that beauty. It looks absolutely perfect. I love the geometric effect on this bar. I honestly cannot describe how amazing this chocolate tastes. You'll have to try it yourself to believe it. Out of all the Dubai style chocolates I've tried, and trust me, I spent nearly 8 months tasting different brands. This version I've created for you tastes exactly like the original. Now let's break it open so you can see the inside. Just look at that. This is pure beauty and deliciousness. Try it and let me know in the comment section if you liked it. And please don't forget to subscribe for more yummy recipes. Happy baking, friends!